everybody, and welcome to BizIQ's live stream. I am your host, Candace Tyler, and I am the Community Relations and Recruitment Coordinator here at BizIQ. And each week I go live to talk to y'all about the various aspects of digital marketing, social media marketing, and anything that kind of falls in between, because I am here as your resource. Well, if you did see our Facebook post, today we are talking about social media management. However, we are going to do a little bit differently. We're going in specifically on the social media management social up bundle package that BizIQ offers. So, without further ado, let's dive right in. So, I first want to talk about why social media management is important for your small business. Now, in today's market, every conversation is an opportunity, and you need to be where majority of the conversations are happening. And surprisingly, maybe not, those conversations are happening on social. That is where your customers are, especially right now with COVID and some people being back at work, some people maybe still working from home, but the one common thread is social media. So, just some quick facts here. 30 let me get my numbers right. 329 million social medias users are in North America, like just North America. Do you know how large that target audience could be? And then 89% of people will buy from somebody that they follow on social media. So if your brand is there, it's more likely that your followers are going to become repeat buyers, which means extra cha-ching in your pocket. And then the average time that people are spending on social media is 2 hours and 23 minutes of just mindlessly scrolling. I know we're all guilty of it, okay? It's nothing to be ashamed of. That's just where we are. And then 39% of customers only trust the brands if they have interacted with them on social platforms. So previously, probably within the last 5 years, when customers were doing research about a competitor or maybe a product that they're looking into, where would we go? We would go to Google, we'd look at the reviews, and then we'd look at their website. But it doesn't stop there anymore. Now they're going even deeper. They're looking at your Facebook page, they're looking at your LinkedIn, and in some cases, they're looking at your glass door. Maybe they're not trying to be employees, but they want to know how you treat your employees. Because no matter what part of the business aspect it is online, it all matters and it all plays a part in how your customers choose you over your competition. The proof is in the numbers. Just take a look for yourself. Next, I want to talk about what happens when you are a BizIQ client and you sign up with our social media management packages. So, the first thing that we're going to do is look at your strategy development. So, we want to include you on the discussion. We want to know your challenges as well as identify some of your goals. And then we're also going to talk about your target audience. Who are you trying to engage? What is the target audience that you really want to kind of gear your messaging towards? Is it mostly women? Is it mostly men? Are your customers somebody who typically knows a lot about your products and services? Or are your customers typically somebody who doesn't know a lot about your products and services? For instance, we have a quintessential audio store that's one of our clients, and they're not just any old audio store. They go in depth on the types of services they have, the equipment that they have. And sometimes the jargon can be a little overbearing to somebody who isn't, native to the industry. However, their customers know what they're talking about and they're looking for that information. So just make sure you're putting it there if that's your customer base. Next, we will obviously create the content. So we're going to be writing the posts. We will be getting the graphics together. And we really want to write these posts in a way that foster engagement. So a lot of the times on our posts, you'll see that we'll ask a question like maybe it's National Hot Dog Day. And we want to know what your favorite hot dog topping is. It'll be a quick little comment. sauerkraut for me. But what that does, and that is engagement on your post. And the more times people are engaging with your post, the more often they're going to show up in their feed and then also show up in the feed of others. So it's all about getting those comments, those likes, and those reactions to really boost up your engagement and to see some nice, incredible numbers on your impressions. Next, we have the posting. We're going to post on your behalf. We're not just going to create the content. We're not just going to do the strategy development. We're going to implement it for you because we know that your time is precious. You're a business owner, and sometimes it can be a little overwhelming when you're trying to build your business and also run your business and also do the social media. You wear a lot of hats, but we want to take one of them off and let us do the hard work for you. Well, you're doing enough hard work there too. And then the last two pieces of our social media management bundle is the community management and reporting. So, what community management means is previously we were talking about people leaving comments of their favorite hot dog toppings. Our community management would go in and like those comments and comment back so that it's a meaningful conversation between two parties because that's what social media is all about. It's all about connecting with people. And for your instance, it's all about how your business can connect with your customers. And then lastly, reporting. The proof is in the pudding, as it says. That's why analytics and reporting play a huge part in our process. We also use analytics and reporting to look back at what happened last month. What are some things that we can improve on? For instance, one of the things that I noticed with our personal BizIQ brand and social media strategy is that during COVID, we didn't have as many pictures of people in the office, obviously, because we were 100% remote. But that also left me with not a lot of resources to put on our social media page. So a lot of our social media graphics became graphics and not images of real people. And we started to see a dip. So that's when I started using stock images because we didn't have people at the office to try to put a real face behind the graphics that we create. And I saw an increase in engagement and impressions when I did that. So that's the kind of strategic thinking that we're always going to be thinking about. Did this message do better and why did it do better? And that's how reporting works in it. We're going to look at those to see what went well and what we can improve on because we're all about improvement at BizIQ. We know that your business is your bread and butter. This is your baby. You've put everything into it. And so we want to make sure that it's represented well and can maybe help you with some lead generation as well. But we'll get into that here in a bit. Now, one of the questions, well, two of the questions that we get asked a lot is how do you get started with social media? And I promise you, it is not as hard as you think. Make a profile. There you go. You've done it. But when you are making this profile, make sure that your business name is consistent. This means even down to the commas. If you have something capitalized here, make sure it's capitalized there. If you have ink on the back of your business name, make sure it's on there as well. You really want your business name consistency to be on point. There should never be another variation of your business name out there other than I don't know, let's say it's BizIQ social media management, comma, incorporated, period. All of those things need to be in there because all of them play a part in your rankings. Now, how does social media differ from social media advertisement? This is something that we hear a lot, and sometimes people get the two concepts confused. So, let's start with social media management. Social media management is strictly to post on your behalf. So we're not paying for anything. We are just putting the posts out there on Facebook like you would your normal post. Social media advertising is constantly bringing in money. So we are going to put ads on social media. So this would be require a little bit more in depth when we are looking at your target audience. There would also be a fee that is in place for social media advertising versus social media management, which is free minus your time because that is important. Um, But social media advertising is the lead generation source. So if you are looking for leads tomorrow, social media advertising is going to be a great source for you. But if you are playing the long game, which a lot of times in SEO, it's about the long game, social media management is going to be that piece. Now, it's important because this is your brand awareness. If your customers don't know that your business exists, how are they going to pick you over the competition? So while it may seem a little repetitive, or if you're kind of shouting out to the void and not getting anything back, don't worry. You're doing great. I promise. It's tough sometimes because you feel like you are shouting into the void and that no one's listening back to you. But I promise you, people are seeing your posts. They're just not engaging with them. And once your social media pages kind of get a little bit more momentum, you will see a change in that. So if you're doing your social media on your own right now and it's not looking so great, I'm telling you, consistency is the key. If you keep up with it, they will come. I promise. And now I really want to dive into one of our most exciting things that is happening around BizIQ, which is our Social Up Bundle and Save packages. Now, if you know, or maybe you don't know, at BizIQ, we offer three main packages for our local SEO. We do this because we want our packages to grow with your business. We love small businesses, and that's primarily who we serve. So, we have our Get Noticed for those businesses who are just starting out. If you've never had a website, maybe you've been in business for less than 5 years, this Get Noticed is perfect for you. You're going to get a fully optimized WordPress website, which is 5 pages, search engine optimization for 7 different keywords, high speed hosting, secureness. You'll also get citations and listing management, reputation management, back office reporting, world class support, and a BizIQ chat bot. And that will become standard on all of our packages. The things that change with each package is the page numbers. So, for instance, the Get Noticed you'll see has 5 pages, while the Big Impact has 7, and our Complete Solution has 9. Now, we also have the ability to add even more pages than that. So, say you have a 15-page website, we are going to be able to handle that 15-page website. So, don't take these numbers as hardcore numbers, they're just our standard. And then also with each package increase, you'll also see an increase in the keywords that you have access to. So we start with 7, go with 10, and then we're at 15 for our complete solution, which is our complete solution. You're going to get your bang for your buck for that one. But we don't stop here. The packages include even more benefits, like, well, our Get Noticed doesn't include our video marketing special, but our Big Impact and Complete Solution does. Our Big Impact and Complete Solution also includes a professionally designed Facebook page, because if you are unaware, there are 2 types of Facebook pages. So there's a Facebook listing page, and then there's the Facebook page where you're going to be posting and all of that great stuff. And so you will definitely have a professionally designed Facebook page with our Big Impact and Complete Solution package. And then for our Complete Solution package, you're going to get some content marketing and blog integration. Now, blog integration is huge because the way that search engines kind of find your information is by the content that you're producing. So you want to make sure you're producing high quality content all the time. And so this blog integration is our complete solution, just giving it one little level up so that we can really see some amazing results with it. And then you will also get if. All right, here's where it gets a little sticky. I thought there was going to be a little divider, but there's not. Our Social Up Bundle package bundles our top 3 packages, which is our Get Noticed, our Big Impact, and our Complete Solution, with our social media reach package, because we know how important social media management is. It's not enough anymore to just have a website. It's not enough anymore to just have a Google listing. If you want to be found online and really dominate in your competitive area, you have to be on social as well. So, with our bundle package, You will also get all of the great things that we have talked about already, including 12 monthly posts, one social platform, promotional branded posts, curated content, optimized brand graphics, monthly content review and reporting, and a free social media boost. So let me go through each and every one of those and tell you why they're really important. 12 monthly posts, that's just important because we got to be there. That's the whole reason that social media exists, is to put those posts out there so that your customers have a good gauge of what's going on in your company and who you are as a company. Social media management is also a great place to display your ethics and how your business operates. Now, we do have the one social platform, however, that can be changed. We can do Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And then I think there's one more that's kind of slipping my mind at the moment. I'm sorry. Uh, but yes, our social bundle package does have one platform. However, we are an a la carte service and we're a full service digital marketing company, meaning whatever you want, we got your back. All you have to do is ask. Then our promotional branded posts are going to be posts that are geared around products and services that you sell. Because one thing about social media management is you do not always want to be selling. You don't want to just be throwing your products and services down their throat repeatedly with no breaks. Okay. You want to have those fun posts in there, like National Hot Dog Day, or things that are kind of more geared towards your industry. Now, curated content is also very important, and it's something that I think a lot of people maybe don't think of or overlook, but it's something that we do naturally. So, when you're on Facebook and you see something that's just really funny, what are you going to do? You're going to share it because it's something that is relevant to you that you also liked and you want your friends to see it. And that's what curated content is too, but for businesses. So, say that there is a golfing company. For instance, Rawhide Golf Ball Company. They are a BizIQ client who has been doing fabulously for many years now. And what they do is they take golf balls from golf ranges and Top Golf, and they repurpose the golf balls so that they can be reused again, which is awesome because I love recycling. But one of the things that we will post on their behalf is golfing tournaments. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to do with golf balls specifically. However, their customer and their audience are probably intrigued by golfing tournaments if they're also intrigued by refurbished golf balls. So you can see how those two topics go together. We'll make sure that that information is also delivered to that customer. That is curated content. And if, by the way, I say anything today that just doesn't make sense or you'd like me go a little bit more in depth, please feel free to drop it in the comments and I would be happy to clarify. Next is optimized brand graphics. This is one of my favorite things. So, with social media, sometimes we post things, but we don't necessarily tie anything to it. Like, we're not going to tie a blog post to it or, I don't know, a website on our personal Facebook pages. However, when you're running a business Facebook page, you always want to include something visual. So this could be a graphic, a video, maybe it's a link to your blog. Do not post something without a picture, especially if you're on platforms like Instagram. For instance, you physically can't post anything unless you have a picture attached. So just take that through each and every social media platform that you're using. And then the monthly content review and reporting, as I spoke on earlier, we use the reporting to make sure that we are doing you a service. We want to get you results. That's the end of the day. That's it. That's the sentence. We want to get you results. And so part of our monthly reviewing is to make sure that we will continue to bring you results and that we are continuing to give you the best service possible because that is our end goal. We want to make you guys happy and we want to help you succeed online. And then our free boost, this is a $124 value. So what it is it's kind of a little bit of that social media advertising that I was talking about earlier, where you have to put some money in to get some money out. And so what we do is we'll share a post and we'll boost it. What the boost does is it makes it available to a wider audience so more people can see it, which hopefully increases your followers, increases your impressions, may increase your engagement, all of those good metrics that we're trying to get people to look at. Now, it's been on the screen for a while, but I was not talking about it. It's all about the price. So, the first month is included in our initial setup fee, and then we don't require any contracts. We want to earn your business every single month. So, if there is ever a time that you are unhappy with your services, you can cancel us at no charge. That's it. But for our Get Notice, we are looking at $1,099 for initial setup with a $599 per month to month basis. Our Big Impact, which is our middle package, we're looking at, let's see here, $1,799 for initial setup. Remember, that does include your first month. And then a $659 per month to month basis fee. And then for our big kahuna here, which is our complete solution package, we are looking at $2,999 for initial setup, which includes that monthly fee, and $799 per month. So what? We're looking at a nice car payment here for you to get all of these options and to increase your web presence. I'm not saying we're the best, but we do sweeten the deal a little bit there. So, if you are ready to make the jump, if you need a new website and you want to get on social, this is the package for you. When you call us, when you send me a DM, make sure that you ask about our Social Up bundle package. And then you can save as much as $1,188 annually by bundling your social media management services with your local SEO services. And you get a $298 one-time setup savings fee. Say what? Like I said, we're all about bringing you the results and we are all about saving you some money. So, now that I have my little spiel there, I will pop over just to see um, if we have any comments. And it looks like Larry McKenzie's there. Please call Mackenzie Moving. I will definitely make sure that your account manager sees that. Is there any other questions or comments, concerns? Alrighty, guys. Well, if you do have anything, please, please, please drop it in the comments section and I would be happy to answer. Other than that, I will see you next week right here. But until then, stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you around. Bye, guys.